first laid eyes on Theresa, I thought she was beautiful.
Bill was absolutely head over heels in love with me.
When I met Theresa, little did I know she was engaged.
Even though I was still planning on getting married, I did continue to see Bill from time to time.
Since Theresa was engaged, I moved on. I met Melissa online.
Bill absolutely swept me off my feet. I was happy and in love.
It was a fun little ride in the beginning, for the first month or two.
Bill started telling everybody I was gonna be the one that he marries, and after 3 months, I moved in with him.
I was still thinking about Theresa alive. She would call me and we would still meet up for sex.
He would definitely confide in me about problems that they were having.
After being with Bill for 3 months, I found out I was pregnant.
I remember like losing it. I cried. I did not want to have a child with this woman.
Bill would constantly say, if you want to be with me and you want us to have a future, then you need to have an abortion. I felt horrible. I felt very alone. I just wasn't willing to do it. He wanted nothing to do with me and certainly wanted nothing to do with the baby. While I was pregnant, I found out that Bill was cheating on me with Theresa. Bill and I eventually had a little boy.
Even though I had a child, I finally had enough with Melissa.
Our son was a month old and Bill told us to both move out. I was very angry. He was a womanizer. He was horrible.
When I found out Bill and Melissa broke up, I couldn't have been happier. My ex-fiance and I were broken up, so it made it easier for us to reconnect.
I was extremely excited. It was almost like a little kid on Christmas. Wow, I got the gift I wanted.
When Melissa found out that Bill and I first started dating, I completely wanted to just say, haha, I won.
When Melissa found out that Theresa was moving in, it got crazy.
I flipped out. I was very angry. I felt that she had destroyed our family.
I got pregnant 4 months after Bill and I started dating.
Theresa and I have a baby girl now, and we are engaged to be married.
Melissa is making my life and Bill's life a living hell.
I hate Theresa for breaking up my relationship with Bill.
I had nothing to do with their breakup. He never wanted to be with her. He never loved her.
Theresa is a homewrecker, a liar, she's manipulative and controlling. She's just a bitch.
Melissa is the definition of evil. I think Melissa is absolutely obsessed with having Bill back.
I am absolutely stuck in the middle of Melissa and Theresa's drama. Melissa has made it extremely clear that as long as she is alive, Theresa and I will never be a couple. We will never be married. She will make sure of it.
Well, ain't love just grand? Really? So you each think the other is a conniving, interfering, deceitful bitch. Fair enough?
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Where do you come down in all of this? I hear you talking about this like you're just almost a passenger.
At this point, it's been going on so long that I kind of just sit back, and I've been wanting it to play itself out. It's just not. It's not playing itself out. It's not getting any easier.
You're saying you want it to play itself out. What is it?
The constant drama between these two women. The constant arguing, I mean.
Hell, you started it.
Granted, absolutely. Absolutely.
Is there anybody you won't sleep with?
Amen.
Well, it's over
No,
years.
come on. You're first with Melissa, and you cheated on her with Theresa, right?
I was with Theresa first, and then Melissa, and then back with Theresa.
You met Theresa first.
Yes, that's true.
Right?
Yes.
Then when you were with Melissa, you started cheating on Melissa with Theresa. Right?
Yes, yes.
That's not an essay question. You either
You're
did or you
100%
didn't.
right.
Okay, and you at the time were engaged to somebody else.
Yes.
All right, so you're engaged to somebody else to be married. Somebody's got down on their knee, asked you to live with them, make them your wife for life. You say, yeah,
Well,
sure.
we
But I'm going to go actually sleep with him in the meantime.
We were engaged for a while before I met Bill. We postponed our wedding. We canceled it, and we took a 2-month break. That's when I met Bill. And then me and my ex-fiance, we got back together while I had already met Bill.
Okay, so you were working them both at the same time?
Yes.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Oh, we'll get to you. We're going to get to you. Trust me.
I'm not worried.
If Melissa hears that Theresa and I are fighting or arguing, she'll try to call me, ask me what's wrong. Oh, you could talk to me. Melissa was dropping off my son to me. She saw I was upset. She proceeded to start grabbing me, playing with me until I finally I caved in.
I found out it happened because she sent me a picture. Bill cheated with her. I was 2 months pregnant. I was extremely hurt and upset.
I'm very glad that it upset Theresa, so she at least has a little inclination as to how it felt for me. She doesn't seem to realize that she did the exact same thing to me.
It is safe to say Melissa's forced herself on me.
In his words, she practically raped him. I absolutely believe Bill. I think that's what happened.
Bill was so anxious, he was speeding on his way to hook up with me and got a ticket on his way over. I do not throw myself at Bill. Bill wants to have sex with me. When Bill and I have sex, it's planned. We have a day, a time.
The second time I cheated on Theresa with Melissa was probably about 7 months ago. Melissa's like, oh, are you fighting with Theresa? She basically propositioned me again.
I feel like she was definitely trying to break us up. I was beyond angry. I have serious trust issues with Bill.
I don't think Theresa has a clue as to what goes on in Bill's world. Theresa thinks that Bill and I have only had sex 2 or 3 times. It's probably been more like 10 times. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff that she doesn't know.
Okay, well, on tape you said 10. You told us 10 to 15 times.
I'm not, yes, 10 to 15.
10
I
to
don't
15.
know. Since they've been together.
Okay.
I knew about 2 times.
Well, she says it's been 10 to 15. And when she said that, he was like, oh, no. How could you believe that?
Just like I man raped him, yet he drove
No,
to me.
I believe that 100%.
He drove
You
to
believe
me.
what?
That
Different
she
time.
totally forced himself.
She's talking
on her.
about a different time.
I've never gone to your house and gone for you. You've always come to me.
Liar.
I've never gone for him. He's always come to me.
No. Absolutely.
So then tell me, where else have we hooked at? Where else have we hooked up at?
She came to drop my son off. I was fighting with
Where?
her. In my condo. At my condo before she
No.
moved in.
I've
Threw herself
never hooked
at
up
me.
with Bill in front of my son.
Liar.
Never. Would take a polygraph test. Never hooked up with you in front of my son.
God,
Even
I
when
think
we
you
were
three
together.
take a polygraph test, it'd blow the damn machine up.
That's funny.
It'd run out of ink. Seriously? But you said she comes on to you,
Yeah.
therefore.
DrPhil, I 100% I came into this admitting I had done wrong. I have made mistakes 100%. But when I make these mistakes, I'm not in a she's breaking up with me. I'm not like the
That's
last
funny, because
time
the last
I was
time
at my
we hooked
mom's
up,
house.
You told me that you left her, and now I find out she threw you out. You
Yeah,
told me
you
a whole
never
other
left me,
story.
Fab.
I never
What you're
told her
talking
that.
about.
Yes, you did.
I never
When you went
told
to
her
your
that.
mother's house, you told me that you left her.
No. I feel Melissa's obsessed with me.
I'm not obsessed with Bill. I constantly say I don't want to be with him.
I absolutely think Melissa focuses her life around Bill. I think that she thinks about Bill constantly.
I feel like she's constantly keeping tabs on me.
Bill put his Facebook to private.
It created World War III.
What's the big harm in us being friends on Facebook? People are friends on Facebook that don't even speak in real life, and I'm your son's mother.
To this day, she calls Bill 5 times a day.
And she uses my son as an excuse.
I don't talk to Bill every day. We do talk a couple times a week. Again, our son has a lot of issues.
I think Melissa is so crazy that she pretends her son is constantly sick and constantly having issues just to get more attention from Bill.
Melissa has actually showed up at my job unannounced. Melissa has gone so far as saying, your son noticed your company's logo and asked to come see you.
My son will say, I want to stop at Daddy's work, so we'll stop. I don't think I ever overstep my boundaries.
I think she just is obsessed with him.
Okay, are you obsessed with him? I mean,
No,
you
I'm
say
not
you're just
obsessed
co-parenting. Why is she so freakish about this? After you've said you have this deep love for him, that you want to, why would she be okay with you being around him after you say all of that?
I don't think she should be okay with us being around each other, but she makes it like I'm the enemy. He's the enemy. He's the one that's treated us both the same way.
But you
he's
two
the one
are
that's
in a
created
fist
it.
fight. Why are you two in a fist fight? Just because you're talking trash?
Yeah, she was talking trash.
So, and you think the solution to that?
No, she headbutted me. I did not put my
You
hands
put
on
your
her.
hands on me first. I
No,
made sure I waited till you
didn't.
touched
No,
me.
I
You
didn't.
headbutted her?
You took your
Where
nose
did you
and
learn to
Thank
headbutt
you.
people?
Headbutt her.
And the way you three are behaving, trust me, if brains were lard, the three of you couldn't grease a skillet. Well, come on, this is not smart.
No.
You are the one that have these two interacting and engaged with combat.
Okay.
Right?
That's how you feel, and I
What do you mean how I feel? Did you cheat on her with her?
with her. Yes. Yes, I did.
Did you cheat on her with her?
Yes, I did.
And so you look at me and say, well, if that's the way you want to put it.
The way you guys are coming out is you're focusing on, okay, this is this time pattern or whatnot, and that's not necessarily how it happened. The man rape, which I discussed, was over 2 years ago. It was a long time
And
ago.
you've had sex with me since, but yet I man rape you.
I have had sex with you
By
since.
choice.
When me and her were not together.
But by choice.
One time.
You're trying to save your butt with Theresa.
See my butt? I already cheated on her. What's the difference
Because
if
you
it was
think
2 or
she's gonna...
3 times?
No, 2 or 10 is a big difference.
Oh, well, it definitely wasn't 10, wasn't 3, it was 2 from what I remember. But regardless, we're focusing on something when I thought the focus was supposed to be my children, right? I'm here, I've admitted to making mistakes from the beginning, knew that I'm gonna get bashed, and I deserve it because I've made mistakes, but I've also come clean. I've also said, what do I have to do to make it better?
Now you're playing the victim with me, too.
I'm not playing the victim, Dr. Phil. I'm
Oh, the
telling you
hell
I made
you're
a
not.
mistake.
Come on. You grow up, man up, and
just
start
said I made a
conducting
mistake.
yourself
How's that not growing up?
start conducting yourself like a father and a husband
No.
instead of a dog in heat.
Now I'm not a father or a husband, Dr. Phil?
You,
Dr. Phil?
you tell me.
No, I know I
You
am.
tell me.
I work-
You have 2 children involved in this melodrama. Is that responsible fathering? No, sir, it is not.
But I've been trying to end the drama. I've been trying to end the drama.
Well, then she's lying.
Well, in
'cause she
October
says
we
you've
had sex. So how long
Not
have you been trying to
October.
end
It was
the...
not
August.
October, it was
Okay.
August.
Okay, August, I'm sorry. I
August.
don't know the exact month, okay?
Well, you seem
so
to, 'cause
sorry.
you seem
No,
to
I
pull
thought it was
them
October.
out.
So whatever, August. How long have you been trying to end the drama?
So is she lying when she says that y'all have had sex 10 to 15 times?
I don't think it's been 10 to 15 times,
That's
Doctor.
how do you not? That's a big difference.
I'm saying
too.
3 times.
Well, then you
tops.
say no. It hasn't been 10.
No, it has
times.
not been 10 or 15 times.
No, it
There you
doesn't
go.
count if you tell him what to say.
I just don't understand if you didn't do it. Why are you not adamant?
Well, no,
about not
you're
doing
saying
it?
you didn't like his answers,
No,
or you
I'm-
tell him what he needs to say
I'm
to convince
trying
you.
to
Here, say this, and
Yeah,
I'll
like,
believe you.
wake up, stupid. Like you're not. Like you're obviously wrong.
Okay, look. Here's the thing. You're an agitator here, right?
Yes.
And it's at the expense of your child. You're creating drama here. And listen, it's not going to go well for you. It's unbecoming. You don't wear it well. It doesn't come across well. And your son gets caught in the crossfire. He has moved on. And if I were you, maybe that's a really good thing. He's cheated on you. So, come on. Get on with your life. This has to stop. Hopefully, somebody here will mature enough to get past this. But I'm telling you, transparency between these 2 is your friend. And you need to accept the truth. He is with her now, right?
Yes. I think a lot of our issues are in regards to parenting our son. I don't think he steps up as a father, and that leads us into big arguments.
He doesn't step up
look,
as a father.
You hide behind
Delusional.
that. You hide behind that, but I've read through your statements here. You're taking pictures of his private parts and sending them to her. Grow up, lady. Come on, both of you, grow the hell up. This is not Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and there are children involved. You 2 grow up, and you provide the leadership here to calm this down. Be a leader.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.